Live. We are going live. We're going to be answering questions for everybody today. Let's see where you're coming in from. Put down one in the comments where you're from, and let's talk about what you want to talk about. Wow, today's going to be a good day. Today is a Gemini day. We're all in our minds today. So what does that look like? Not exactly sure. Hey, everybody, how you doing? If you want to go live, you send me a comment. I want to go live because of this. Just so I know. Hi, Poland, Colorado, Canada. We're in Canada. Canada is a big country. Not very many people, but very big country. Vero Beach, Florida. Yes, Netherlands. Hey, everybody. Come on in. Roll on in. We're going to be answering tough questions. You've noticed that I've been increasing the level of answers. I've been increasing by the questions. So the questions are getting more complex, which is cool. I like that. So if you want to go live, tell me why you want to go live. Dana Hyatt, one. Super interested in going live with people, but I have to know why. Puerto Rico, Hanover, Virginia, Rockies, Canada. Hey guys, how you doing? Just had a skiing knee injury. That's pretty easy. DM us for the lower reset and do the barefoot sprinter routine number 1 and number 2. Buy the foundation bundle of supplements that will help you through the energy on our website really, really fast. Hey, Toronto, Connecticut, New York, Pickering, Ontario, Dubai. Looking forward to being over there later this year. You had me jamming my fingers into my mouth the other day. Oh, that's so good, man. How did it work for you if I was jamming, you were jamming the fingers in your mouth? Hey, France, hey, Australia, Missouri, Australia, Austria, and then Australia. Bottom of left heel hurts. Bottom of left heel hurts. Well, do the barefoot sprinter routine number 1 on our YouTube. You can do that in 7 minutes. Once you do that while we're talking, come back and tell me if it still hurts. Trouble digesting any kind of nuts or proteins. 28-day reset. If you're getting that specific right now, you might as well just reset your body. Listen, food intolerances are just because of chemical overload and stress over time. Started the 15-minute stress reset. I slept better than I have in a long time. Yay. It's exactly what it does. If you do it right before you go to sleep, it puts you into REM sleep within 45 minutes to an hour and 30 minutes, which means the average person gets an hour and a half or 2 hours extra of REM sleep, which is massive. My ears pop during the stress reset. Okay, if your ears pop during the stress reset, DM us and we'll give you upper reset, but you're going to do the ear release, you're going to do the face, you're going to do the jaw release. Lots of joint pain. Joint pain. Are you doing, this is Janice Gertie at 57. If you have lots of joint pain, are you doing the fascial maneuvers yet? If you haven't done it, go to the stress reset. Try it out first. Tell me what you think. I want to go live because if this is from Inglewood, Florida. Okay, hey, my Sharona. Is that really my Sharona? Like my Sharona, the song? You have to tell me why you want to go live. I didn't hear anything. My neurological thoracic outlook syndrome is spreading bilateral. Remove my right first rib, more inflammation space. 28-day reset right away. Do that right away because you're talking about removing ribs. That means there's surgeries. That means your body's not handling it properly. Even if that surgery was years ago, the body doesn't reset after that very well, taking that rib out. It has some deleterious side effects, but we can work around it. Go to 28-day reset, message me in the app, and I'll give you some suggestions. Or message me, not in the app, in here, in DM. Disc issues, tight hips. We're in Mexico right now. I'm just looking for questions. So if you want to go live, tell me that you want to go live and tell me why you want to go live. Played in my 5th metatarsal, having problems with tight muscles in my lower leg. Yeah, for sure. Do the DMS, do the lower reset, but right now go do the sprinter reset number 1, barefoot sprinter. It's on our YouTube. Go do that under the barefoot sprinter series, and then tell me if that still happens. If it even changes a little bit, there's a very different course of action, which I'm going to tell you. What do you do for a blockage in your intestines? What you do is you do the lower reset and the fascial maneuvers. They'll move around. All your intestines will move around. If you haven't done fascial maneuvers yet, most of my questions are going to be go do that, and then come back and tell me, because extreme heartburn from eating anything, 100% humble hasher is go do the 28-day reset right now. But for right now, you can DM us and go do the 28-day reset, but DM us and ask for the lower reset. What they'll do is they'll give you some routines. Basically, it's the stress reset in the bio, the organ reset, and the psoas release. If you do those, that should get rid of your heartburn. Where are you streaming from? Mexico, Cancun. Migraines and sensitivity to light, sounds, and smells. Yeah, so how long is the migraines? How old are you? Is there any other preconditions? There's a little bit, I need more. Tinnitus, just DM us and we'll give you a whole write-up on tinnitus, but always comes with chronic dehydration, in my opinion. Because it could be, again, it could be a viral load, it could be a contraction of fascia, it could be damage to eardrum, it could be high or low blood pressure, it could be nervous system tension. Since a very long time, I have often lower back pain. It could be related to my intestinal. Yes, intestinal inflammation will cause lower back pain. So just go into our DM, get the lower reset. You can start right now by doing the stress reset, 15-minute stress reset on our, through the link in our bio. My piriformis state causing hip and lower back. Your piriformis is not causing your back pain at all, 100%. Piriform muscles do not cause pain in your body. Fascia restricts the muscles, and the fascia that's restricting it is linked to an organ and a meridian. If you do the lower reset, just go do the 15-minute stress reset, the hip release, and the psoas release. Lower reset, 15-minute stress reset, fascial organ reset, the psoas stretch, and the hip release. Do those ones, and that should go away. Actually, you should have relief the very first time you do it. You can DM us if you want. We'll give it. It'll be later, maybe today or first thing tomorrow morning on a volume. It'll be the lower reset. Piercing pain in right ear with clear canal. Then the pain's not in your ear; it's in the fascia that's surrounding it. So DM us for the upper reset. And usually, if you're going to have that kind of pain, usually it's dehydration. Extremely dry nose for a few years, breathing and cracking inside. 100%. Right now, go get the foundation bundle of supplements. You get those on our website. Do the upper reset. That'll start opening up the tissue. If you got cracking there, there's dehydration and lack of movement. Your fascia is contracted. I'm from Dubai. I have swelling problems because of muscle stiffness. Okay, first thing from Dubai is do our upper reset. Starts off with a 15-minute stress reset. And one thing you can do right now, let's do it together, guys. I didn't do this morning. So pin the skin down here like this. So I'm pinning the skin. If I stretch, I feel the stretch going up here and here. Take the other hand, slightly above about 2 inches, pull the skin up. Okay? So like a choking motion, but you're going up. Squat. Breathe. Okay, good. That one there is also good for your vocal cords if you're a singer. Silica, liquid silica, yeah, okay. Prefer liquid silica from horsetail. And then on top of that, diatomaceous earth is the best thing. And diatomaceous earth is the cheapest. Like you can get a 20-pound bag for $30 or $40 or whatever it is. That'll last you, like a 20-pound bag, if you're orally ingesting it, that'll last you for years. Silica, liquid silica, you'll spend like $50, $60 a month. So go get the diatomaceous earth if that's the case. Liquid silica, I haven't had great results with, but if that's all you have, get it. I've tried it out with thousands of people, and it just doesn't seem to resonate. I don't know why. Headache from barometric pressure, 72 yesterday. Oh, if you have a headache from barometric pressure, dehydration, and you got to do the upper reset. That's called it's the facelift, the jaw release. It has a whole bunch of other movements, the hair pull. That will go away usually right away. Just doing the upper reset should take that away, but you're going to be have dehydrated if you've been there for a long time. So diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. Yes, my Sharona, hip release, please. Okay, hip release. You can go to our YouTube. It's right there, and that's awesome. I don't even know anybody that knows that. My Sharona. Yes, the hip release is on our YouTube. And you can get that in the lower reset. I would actually get that. If you want to go live, I'm okay to go live, but you have to tell me why. Fused big toe, no one can heal it. Might need to be amputated. Whoa. Okay. Listen, 28-day reset, Betsy, right now. Get the hydration support. Do not look at amputation of a toe because it's not moving. Start right now by getting the body hydrated. Do the barefoot sprinter routine on top of the lower reset. Do that 1 to 2 times per day. The barefoot sprinter routine, there's 1 and there's 2. There's actually 5 of them, I think. Do the first 2 of them. There's also a hand release. Do the same thing for your toes. And start doing that right now. You should be able to get out of that. Literally, it doesn't even matter how bad it is. In under 6 months, even if it's been there for years, you should be able to get rid of it, sometimes faster. I want to go live to treat tinnitus. Okay, let's talk mommy monkey. Let's talk to mommy monkey and see what's going on. See if she can come on. Now, if you want to go live, you have to have your Instagram app updated, by the way. And if you have a private account, it doesn't go live. It looks to be that way. I may be wrong, but so far that's what I've noticed. What's your opinion about ringing ears, tinnitus? Just DM us for tinnitus. Say I have tinnitus, and we'll give you the possible outcomes and what you can do about it. Can fascia work, unfuse, scaling? Oh, 100%. Look, I'll show you a picture of me, and you can see right now. So I'm gonna do a picture of me while we're waiting. Monkey, 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 are you coming live? Okay, so what I want you to see here is on the very far left, my neck is very thick, my shoulders are heavy, I'm squat. On the center picture, I am now 2 inches taller than I was at my adult height. And you see my neck is thinner, my shoulders are down. Now you'll see that my scalene muscles and everything on the other side are starting to loosen up. And look at them today. So like, see this? Those muscles are contained in fascia. You have 640 muscles, 640 muscles in your body, okay? Over half of them are in your neck and head. Each muscle is encapsulated in fascia, and fascia has those connections. So if you have any muscle issue up here, you have to do fascia work. There's no muscle issue, muscle work, or a visceral work that's going to stick if you're not working with the fascia itself. Can sleep apnea? Sleep apnea, depending on why, it's usually an occlusion in the neck that's closed, collapses. My neck is forward like this, and I lay down. I know like that, I'm going to snore, and I'm going to have sleep apnea. So usually, if you do the upper reset, so DM us for the upper reset, and also again, it comes with chronic dehydration. Chronic dehydration is the single biggest issue, health issue facing humanity today. We even, in our books, we're saying 65 to 70% water now. We're down to 60% in some cases, which means that the 70% water mark that's been there forever, our body's 70% water, has been diminished as a society. So it's becoming normal to be 60 to 65%, which is crazy. Yes, okay. Whoa, okay. How much to eat does adult need? 1 to 5 teaspoons per day. I was looking, but I can't find even approximate. Yeah. So guys, what you can do is go to the link in the bio, in our bio on Human Garage, and download the supplement guide. It'll tell you how and why, because you should know why you're using it so that when you need it again, you understand why. You're not just being told to or have something that's gone dysregulated. Because after a while, you understand what your body's saying to you. Shin pain, last 2 years. Lower reset, but do the barefoot sprinter routine. Go to the YouTube right now. You gotta find barefoot sprinter routine #1. Do that. That shin pain should go away. If it doesn't go away after 3 days of doing the lower reset with the barefoot sprinter routine, then you're dehydrated and you need diatomaceous earth and Irish sea moss. Thank you. Just started the mushroom gummy supplement. Yay! Lion's mane. That's awesome. That works out fantastic. Do you have a book on all this information? We have a book coming out on fascial maneuvers right now, and then we have a supplement guide, which is part of it. And we have a couple other guides coming out. Eventually, it'll all be one book. The fascial maneuver guide should be out in like weeks. The supplement guide is already there. A lot of the stuff you're talking about is in our supplement guide. Go to the link in the bio, download it. 2 years post breast cancer treatment and mastectomy. What's your best maneuver? I think we did a live. Yes, there's a live about a week ago. It shows a picture of me on the wall doing this. That's the maneuvers for it. But DM us and do upper reset. But the most important thing I would do if I were you is I would do, because even if you're 2 years post mastectomy, most of the time, my experience is 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, it doesn't matter. The body doesn't recover from the surgery very well unless you've reset it. So that means resetting the GI tract, resetting the inflammatory markers, and resetting the hydration. I would do the 28-day reset. And with the mastectomy, did you get implants? Also makes a difference. Can tight psoas cause chronic nausea? Yes, your psoas muscles do not get tight. Muscles cannot get tight. Muscles from the time that you're an adult to the time that you die, they're the same length. They don't tighten, but they're wrapped in fascia. If fascia twists and gets restricted, then my muscles, my joints, my nerves, my tendons get restricted. Muscles are elastic. Fascia has the strength, the tensile strength of steel at the breaking point. So muscles are not getting tight. But through the muscle fiber, you also got fascial woven through there. Super important. Left shoulder is always, I am diabetic type 1. So diabetic type 1, I would do the 28-day reset right now. Diabetes, we have people that have been reversing both 1 and 2 diabetes. I know, insulin resistance never goes. That's what they've told us, right? I just don't believe that bullshit anymore, that's all. So you can get rid of it, I believe. Okay, some therapists in Germany teaching this. German New Medicine has a lot of similar principles. Why? It's not like I took it from them or they took it from me. I mean, they've been around longer than me. It's not about that. It's about, if it's true, it should be true for everything and everybody. And there's parts of every therapy that work that have a resonance in every other form of therapy. So trying to prove who's true is just ego. It's just people banging their chest. I don't care. That's why our therapy is free of charge to everybody. You can go and take our intellectual property, create your own program. You can base it on fascial maneuvers. You can even say, I'm basing it on fascial maneuvers, and we'll support you. Never mind come after you and tell you to stop using it. What can I do with phlegm that comes naturally? Usually when there's a lot of phlegm coming up, there's going to be contraction around the neck. You're going to have a lot of tension in there, or around the rib cage. I would do the upper reset, but there's always chronic dehydration. That's what the phlegm is for. It's to get rid of the phlegm that's coming up as a protection mechanism. It's because there's acid or contraction or dehydration, and that's what the phlegm is there to do. Phlegm is really, when you think about it, it's like all the fascial layers move and they have this fluid in between. The fascia gets stuck, and then that comes out. It has to break up, and it breaks up like phlegm. What do you do for allergic reaction? Face checks broke out in hives. Foundation bundle supplements right away. Do the upper reset if your face and chest is broken out in hives. It's never done that before. It's to do with this in here. You're going to have to do some work on there. I would strongly recommend, if you're at this stage, it's a warning sign, do the 28-day reset. Don't mess around, please. Does Power Kirk 30 need pepper? No. Actually, that's a good point. Maybe we'll write an article about that, but basically what it is, curcumin has 3 constituents called curcuminoids. Each one of them does something different. The third one is the anti-inflammatory property, specifically the highest. It's called BDMC, and it's the highest for the, and it works on the cellular level of the connective tissue, which is your fascia. It unlocks it, and it's 30% of that curcumin, of that tablet, is the BDMC. So it would take you approximately 150 pounds of turmeric, literally 150 pounds, big bag, to get 1 tablet worth of BDMC, because that appears at between 1 and 3% in standardized curcumin, but when you extract it, it's 0.1 to 0.3%. So you do not need pepper for absorption. It works within 45 minutes to an hour. It is not just a supplement, it's a medication. We have, just because of the way it's positioned, it gets sold as a supplement. It's gone through clinical trials like any other medication. It used pharma as a control group, and you can read the research papers on it. It's being cited all over the world right now. Hit any movement you recommend when having a panic attack. Yes, when you're having a panic attack. Okay. So if you're having a panic attack, I'm going to go someplace a little bit easier for me to see. Okay. I'll go over here for right now. Okay, so if you're having a panic attack, usually the first thing is panic attacks are usually caused because there's an excess of adrenaline, norepinephrine, and cortisol. Predominant cause of that is dislocation or poking or torquing up here. So the vagal nerve release, and why do we call it vagal nerve? Well, everything is affected. It's not just the vagal nerve, but that's what people know. So take your left hand, put it right there on the trap, turn the trap. Okay, so just turning it, see this? Turn it and just hold it. And if you can't turn it, just hold it. Take your right hand, put it on the right cheek, push away, and up. Squat, and turn to your left, and breathe. Turn all the way to the right. Go back more. And I'm breathing through my mouth. Okay, that feels really good. Let's do the other side. Let's see if we get your panic attack. I don't know whether it's the right or left side, so I'm going to do both. You can do both. You can just do one. So there's the left side, right hand, left side. Left hand on face. Squat. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Okay, awesome. Whew, fantastic. Okay, that's fantastic. I feel good. Tell me if that got rid of your panic attack. And that's yet another JOS. I'm not sure what that means. Let me know if that worked for you, okay? So someone commenting about phlegm and brain phlegm, a real thing. Yeah, chronic phlegm. If you're chronic phlegm, go get Diatomaceous Earth, Irish Sea Moss. I would actually, if you could do it, get the Foundation Bundle supplements. The Power Kirk breaks up the layers of fascia at the cellular level, opens it up. Then the movement of the fascial maneuvers is going to take it out. DM us for the upper reset, Janice, and you will be good in no time at all. Phlegm on the brain. I'm going to say yes, but not in the way that you think it is. It's not, because if I say it that way, of all these medical people saying that doesn't sound right. And basically the fascial layers get congestion in them, and there's fascia around the brain, through the brain, and it doesn't matter where it is. Friend with Parkinson's, what stage of Parkinson's? First thing I would do with Parkinson's is the 28-day reset. I would focus on the upper reset as my go-to, so get those two from our DM. I would take the Foundation Bundle of supplements right away. It will have an immediate effect on Parkinson's. It's very, very, very dramatic. The more dysfunctional the body is, the more the Power Kirk and the supplements have an effect on the body. I think I got an ant over here. Let me go find a new place. And when I say ant, I mean like vicious ant. I mean like ant from, yeah, because we got fire ants here. And when they bit me, I go to my H2 water experts. I got my Alkaviva filter. I put acid water too. The ants bite me, or the mosquitoes. And I just put the water on it and let it soak with a cotton swab. And within minutes, it's gone. It kills even MRSA on your skin. It kills it within 30 seconds. Any advice? I'm a yoga instructor and running coach, but I have a weird issue with my instability in my left knee and pain in my right lower back. Okay, so yeah, it's coming from your hip. And is a generation point of the issue, and most likely your ankle. So, and this is for McCamery. So go and DM us for the lower reset and do the barefoot sprinter routine. And then ask also for the upper reset, mix them in between. The resets take about, lower reset 20, 25 minutes, upper reset 30, 35 minutes. Do one each day. Add the barefoot sprinter routine #1 in there. That should be something of the past within 7 to 10 days. If it's not gone within 7 to 10, do not foam roll it. Please do not foam roll it. If it's not done within 7 to 10 days, then you're going to be looking at chronic dehydration, and most people are, especially if you're that active. So if you can get the Foundation Bundle supplements on our website, grab them. If not, Diatomaceous Earth, Irish Sea Moss, get those in and start taking them. How about labrum and tendon tears? Yeah, so it's surgically right now at the top. I think the Tyson Gay, who is the fastest man in the world before Usain Bolt, still fast. Like we're talking point seconds. He had one of the last professional, like nowadays in the professional sports, and that we don't redo the labrums because the surgery just doesn't produce any benefit. So I would do is get your body, get it, the tension. Only time a labrum tears is when the hips like this and torque. That's the only time it can tear. Muscles expand to 3 times their length before they tear. Fascia locks down to try and hold the position. So it's the fascia that's tearing, and then the muscle's a victim of that. Because muscles can expand to 3 times their length before they tear. So there's no possible way that a muscle can tear on the body if the fascia is not doing it. That's actually scientific fact. There's just no way you can argue that. Muscles expand to 3 times their length. Fascia is like, take a rubber band, stretch it, put it inside of a plastic bag and try and stretch it. You can't stretch past a plastic bag. That's what the fascia is like when it's tight. Where do you start for a 78-year-old girl or woman, or 78-year-old, sorry, who can't walk after a fall during? Okay, yeah. So yes, I would get the foundation bundle of supplements at 78. It's going to make a massive difference because if you've been laying down for a while, all your fascial connections are adhered. Kind of like when you've been sedentary for a while, you get up, you start moving, everything hurts. Well, you've got that times 10. You can do you can do the stress release inside your bed. You can do the hip release inside your bed, and you can get partnered fascial maneuvers. Get somebody to help you if you can. They can actually do those on you. It will change you. You can sit up in the bed. They can do the arm pull. They can do the leg one while you're on the bed, and it'll still work. And all they have to do is just duplicate the maneuvers. It's the partnered releases on the YouTube. Bell's palsy. Next side is very stiff. DM us for upper reset. Take the foundation bundle of supplements. Don't mess around. It just gets worse over time. If you can't get the foundation bundle supplements, Irish sea moss, diatomaceous earth. Tanisha Rose, can psoas issues cause chronic nausea? It's not your psoas that's causing your chronic nausea. Nausea is coming from your C1, but if your hips are really out, your neck and shoulder is going to be out. Your C1 is going to be out. That's what it's going to be. Do our upper reset and do our psoas release with it. That should get rid of it. You may have to do it a couple of days, twice a day. Piriformis and sciatica pain. Okay, again, piriformis, what happens here is the hips go like this and then they torque a little bit. And then I'm using them like this. Then I sit down and they stretch, and that's where the pain comes from. So do the lower reset. Get yourself some hydration. If you're having piriformis and sciatica pain, the nerves got to floss through the fascia, so they go through layers of fascia. If that fascia is chronically dehydrated, it's sticky and it compresses on the nerve. If you're angry, and you hold it, the fascia compresses on the nerve. Then the nerve doesn't floss properly with dehydration, and then you have nerve pain. I want to live at night. My thigh aches while trying to sleep. Okay, again, hydration of your body. And hydration, I mean mineralization. Diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. If you can get the foundation bundle of supplements, usually the pain will go away right away. But you still have to do the movements, the lower reset. DM us for lower reset. We're going to put the upper reset and lower reset protocols. We're going to put them on our link tree here soon. Thoughts on Supple Leopard book? Awesome. Yeah, it's just, listen, the old school of thinking about the body, and we are the new school of it. We do not see the brain and muscles as controlling the body. They still do, but the principles are the same, especially with Supple Leopard, because he's talking about something that works. And it works, then you're going back to science to reference why it works. But the science says that the brain moves the body, the muscles move the body, the bone's structure. Those things change. If the bone's not structured, then everything changes about how the body actually moves. Bell's palsy. Yes, if you have Bell's palsy, go to the link in the bio. Or sorry, go to DM, upper reset, and get our foundation bundle of supplements. How do you make sure fascia is hydrated? You take silica, diatomaceous earth. That will hydrate your fascia. Hey, Gary, enjoy these lives from photos. From the photos, the August one looks more vibrant. Yeah. Yeah, my hair. Yeah, my hair changes. It's gone. It went from dry gray to almost black salt and pepper to now it's the same color as when I was a child. It's like blondie, silver, and smooth. Yeah, we're anti-aging, we're reversing, we're Benjamin buttoning. Is there any other Human Garage group that we could join that's not on Facebook? I don't have Facebook. Yes, we have. Go to the link in the bio and join our community, or in your web browser, type in app.humangarage.net. There's a whole group in there. There's lots of information. People are doing their 28 days and 7-day resets in there. Please go in there. Yeah, that'll be that over time. That will start to get bigger and better. That group, we're still waiting. Right now, it's still new. There's only like, I don't know, 40,000 people in there or something like that. But eventually, it will go a lot better. There'll be a lot more people in there. What do you suggest for an educated guest to increase estrogen? Reduce stress. It's not a guess. It's a fact. Reduce the stress twice per day. Estrogen, testosterone, dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, all that stuff is going to get better. You can just do that by doing the stress reset, the organ reset twice per day. If you have chronic dehydration, if it's not changing within the first 2 weeks to a month, then that means you have dehydration, in my opinion. Go back up, get the foundation bundle supplements. But right now, if you're dealing with hormone issues, like, don't mess around. Just go get diatomaceous earth, get Irish sea moss. If you can get our foundation bundle supplement and do the movements. Diverticulitis flare-up, lower reset. You need to have minerals for hydration. Get our Power Cook 30 was designed for IBS and Crohn's. It's actually clinically and scientifically proven to work in those diseases. Celiac diagnosis, don't believe in it, literally. I believe that people can be celiac, and I believe it can go away. But the celiac, when people I have that are celiacs, like celebrities that were celiac, could go to Europe and eat pasta and wheat, and you might hear this, and bread, have no problem. It's glyphosate. Get rid of the chemicals in your diet. Do the 28-day reset. Usually that stuff starts to go away. If you have your diagnosis and you go get your 28-day reset and you go back and do your diagnosis, usually it's going to change 1 to 3 months for sure. IBS, chronic fatigue, endometriosis, yes. 28-day reset, don't mess around. I mean, I can just tell you to do the lower reset and take some supplements, but there's other stuff going on there, including grief. Got to get rid of that grief, otherwise it's coming back. Turning head to left sends pain and tingling down back side of left arm. Okay, the stress reset right now will work with the jaw release, but DM us and give us the upper reset. I just want you to have it right now. Stress reset, jaw release, ear torque release. So let's do the ear torque release right now. Super simple. Put your thumb there, use it as an anchor so you can get a good grip, some good grip. Okay, both sides. Open and close your jaw 3 times. Look up and 3 times. Chin to chest 3 times. While your chin's at your chest, look up to the right. 3 times, look up to the left. And then do your skier squat and go back and forth 3 times. Open your mouth and breathe. That should help you right away. Whoa, it feels good. I love doing that. That one's awesome. I got my glasses in Power Kirk, and now they're like orange. Don't ever get Power Kirk on anything in your house, man. Don't get it on your sheets. I got my sheets, and then I put something on to get rid of it, and it went from orange to purple. And I have, oh my gosh, white sheets are now purple. Explain tendon and labrum tears, please, and how they heal. The way you heal a tear is to take off the tension that's causing it. Labrum tear is always because of a dislocation in the hips, an imbalance in the hips. If your hips are like this, these tendons are going to be strained. These ones are going to be contracted. And so if you go like this, all of a sudden with an adjustment, then these ones are going to be strained as you move them, and these ones are going to start to contract. And then it's going to go back and forth. That's why the adjustment always works, and then it just keeps rebounding back. So get the body hydrated. If you're having tears, it's because the body is dehydrated. In my opinion, end of story. No other question. foundation bundle of supplements on our website. Grab those. Otherwise, the Irish sea moss diatomaceous earth. Tingling in the right hand, 3 fingers, slight bulging in C6, C7, upper reset, foundation bundle supplements, Irish sea moss diatomaceous earth. Go do it right now. You should be able to get rid of that. You should be able to get rid of the tingling and stuff like that within a couple of days, 3 days. Do it twice a day. I have eczema. What can be done? You can take Power Kirk. It'll work right away. You can take our foundation bundle supplements. It will work better. You can do the lower reset. On top of that, it will work better and it'll go away. Supplements will take away the immediate incursion or what you feel, but they don't take away the reason why it's there. So lower reset, hydrate your body, diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss, or the foundation bundle supplements. Henna, he looks great naturally. I had to stop dyeing hair due to allergy. Yeah, so Cynthia used to dye her hair. It was all kind of growing gray there, and it's not going gray there. She has baby hair growing in, and there's hair, the people that were cutting our hair regularly, Anthony, if you're out there, when he's cutting the hair, he was pointing out the baby hairs that were coming in and the oil on the hairs. So our hair changes really, really dramatically during fascial maneuvers. We do have a hair renewal product that works for male and female coming out in a couple months. We're just we're putting up like a Kickstarter page. It takes a lot of money to bring this stuff to market. Each one's about 100 grand. For those of you guys who understand or know us, that we're not for profit. I have everything I own fits in a backpack. Everything Jay owns fits in a backpack. Our team, everything Cynthia owns, well, it doesn't quite fit in a backpack, but close enough to it. So what we actually work because we believe that the world's in the largest health crisis right now. We just got off the phone with Philippines yesterday, and they're actually just saying from the top level, it's like this is at the country level that there's a lot of anger and frustration what's happening in the medical community. There's a recent indication from NBC News that if you got COVID, the antibodies or your chance of not getting again are infinitely stronger than if you took a vaccine. That made a lot of people mad. That anger now has to come out, and this is part of what the world's going through right now, and that's why we're doing all of this, making it accessible to the world. Polycystic kidney disease, no problem. Honestly, upper reset. Actually, I would go. You're already there. 28-day reset. Just do it right now. Don't even waste your time. Go into 28-day reset. If you're not willing to do that, you're not willing. You really want the disease because this is super easy to get rid of, in my opinion. I see people that have reported, like in the thousands, that have had kidney disease that no longer have it. So you can do it. 28-day reset. Restless leg syndrome. Body's trying to get serotonin. So you're going to need some hydration and some supplements in there for that. Diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss, the lower reset. Do that twice a day. Restless leg syndrome should go away within the first 3 weeks. Sometimes within the first week or so. It's because the serotonin that your small intestine is supposed to produce, if you're dehydrated, if it's contracted, it's not producing it. And you're not getting it, and then your body's looking for it. So it's trying to move the body for it. Is there any solution for chronic fatigue? Yes. Yes. Take the stress out. If you have chronic fatigue, take the stress out. That means your body's been riding on stress or adrenaline for about 10 to 15 years constantly. So take the stress out twice per day. Do at the minimum, the stress reset and the organ reset. But at this stage, I would do the 28-day reset because it goes along. It's a cascading series of things. Once you start, once your body's in stress and you go throughout your day, after a couple months of that, your body gets habituated. It doesn't process the food properly. It starts to cause a series of issues there. The body dehydrates because it can't process things properly. The mineralization goes down, and then all of a sudden everything starts to break loose. How much curcumin to give a dog is, it's the power curc. If you have to watch it if you're giving the dog straight curcumin, because enough to make it anti-inflammatory, that's too much for a dog. You can give a dog a little bit like spicing food, no more than you would spice your food. But if it's for medicinal reasons, like use the power curc, it's half of a power curc for every 25 pounds of dog. Need help with my 14-year-old son that has leg length discrepancy. Oh, super simple. Number one, he's going to be chronically dehydrated at 14 almost always. Leg length discrepancy, it means the hips are out and one of the femurs is into the socket. First and foremost, have him do the lower reset. You can do it there. get them diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss right away. That's what's holding it up in there. And the partnered maneuvers series, do them with him. You should be able to get rid of that within a couple shots at 14 years old, maybe like second, third time, maybe even the first time. Used to be a mouth breather and changed it. Now I'm biting down either side. Okay. We breathe through our mouths. Okay. So this whole mouth breather, nose breather, like when we're moving, we're supposed to breathe 75% from our diaphragm, 25% from our shoulders. We're supposed to predominantly breathe through our nose unless we're exerting ourselves. So mouth breathing itself isn't a bad thing. If we force it another way, that means if I like tape my mouth and exercise, it's going to do some good, but over time that's going to create a problem because there's a reason why I'm not breathing right. You can get rid of that with the upper reset and the foundation bundle of supplements. Usually you can fix that smile because upper reset has a non-surgical facelift. Turn that frown upside down, do the non-surgical facelift. Any tips on inguinal hernia? Yes, inguinal hernia, absolutely possible to recover without surgery, 100%. You're going to need a foundation bundle of supplements, at least diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. You do the lower reset, do that twice a day. You'll have relief from it usually within 3 to 5 days. You'll see healing start to come. The healing, the tear, think about this. There's layers of fascia. One of those layers tears open, another layer pushes itself through. That's a hernia. So you got to pull it back. What's pushing it through? That's the hip imbalance. And then you got to let it go, and it'll adhere itself just like your skin heals. Why wouldn't your fascia heals if your skin heals? It makes no sense to me when they say that. It's because it's dehydrated and it still has that tension. Take the tension out. I did training with you guys on February 18th online. When you say do the 28-day reset, is this the movement that I received that you need to do 28 days in a row? Yeah, go 28-day reset. It looks like Nat Dam 99. 28-day reset. Just go to our website at humangarage.net or to the link in the bio. It'll explain to you what you do. It's not just those movements. It's also about reflection. It's about meditation. It's education, how your body works, what to do when you're in trouble, how to think about it. Because if you just do a movement and you get out of pain and then you're in pain again, you need another movement. That movement's going to be different the second time. If you don't know what to do, then you're going to have to ask somebody again. So the 28-day reset is meant to train you. Yes, the live will be posted. Can I get rid of cystic acne? Yes. Foundation bundle supplements or Irish sea moss, diatomaceous earth. Automatically do the upper reset. Do that 1 to 2 times per day. Cystic acne usually goes away within the first month or dramatically. If you look at people who do our 28-day reset, that's the best part. Have cystic acne, usually it's gone within the first month. Could there be any question between ulcerative colitis and fascia issues? 100%. Listen, 3 of your 10 organs inside here, only 3 of them are muscles, the heart, the stomach, and the bladder. They contract. The other ones need movement. And the reason why we have this is there's lack of movement. Chinese medicine, movement from the diaphragm is contracted. Fascial maneuvers opens that up. But if you have ulcerative colitis, you are going to have, in my opinion, chronically dehydrated fascia. Always, in my opinion, I've seen that. I've not seen it different. There, you could be out there as a physician, maybe you've seen it differently, but most people, I don't know, even the industry can't tell you what chronic dehydration looks like or fascia. The hydration measurements that we use are not accurate. They won't tell you what's going on in the fascia. They just tell you what's going on in your GI tract. How deep should your squat be? Well, it's as deep as you can get it. And, you know, anytime you want to, you should be able to just anytime drop down like this. And I can sit here, work, I can do stuff. But it didn't happen overnight. I had to program myself to squat. And I don't like to sit very often. I'll sit on a couch or a chair and I'll put my feet up and squat. Stopped working. What stopped working? Janice, what stopped working? I'm sorry, I don't know. Thank you, Gary. Which brand of sea moss? Yeah, you know what? There's very few brands of capsules of sea moss. You can, if you want, we have it in our fascial formula. So our fascial flow has the Irish sea moss, but it also has a patent form of Glyvia. What Glyvia does is Glyvia is a sugar regulation tool. It's also a sweetener. So it helps your sugar balance within 5 to 10 minutes. And it's also a sweetener as well, but it uses the instant pathway to get the Irish sea moss in there deeper. It's on par for the same price that you would buy just regular Arashimo's tablets, but I prefer, well, no, I have them both. I like the gel. We don't have it all the time, but I like the gel. I just don't like to take the time to make it. It's not easy to store, but usually it's in the refrigerator at Fascia. Just grab a spoon and eat it. My grandma has pulmonary fibrosis. It's getting bad. Okay, immediately, the foundation bundle of supplements. Get there, have her do the seated fascial maneuvers, and look at the partner maneuvers doing with somebody, and then you can do that with her. Even if she's sitting down in bed, you can still twist and pull. It will open up and get the fascial layers. It will happen really fast with elderly people. It will happen fast if you do this. How to get ears to stop popping? DM us through the upper reset. Most likely you've got chronic dehydration. I would get the supplements if you can do it. Irish sea moss and vaccination service. Hi, Gary. It's brain made up of fat or protein. Well, the matter of the brain, the gray matter has proteins in it and it has fats in it, I believe, and I may be wrong at that. They're not exact, but the epithelial tissue and brain matter, gray brain matter, it should have both, but I'm not sure why the question. If you can tell me why the question, let's get to what the question's about. Grief, sadness, half of 5 family members died short period of time. Yes, I would do the fetal trauma release. If you can get somebody to help you out, do the belly button trauma release, partnered, I would do that. Okay. Meniere's with left ear blocked all the time. Okay, upper reset, hydration products for if you have Meniere's with left ear blocked all the time. Upper reset, get these foundation bundle supplements. Usually that'll go away. Usually it'll go away. It should go away within a week usually, but it could be up to a month or 2, depending on how bad, how long. Constantly dislocating ankles. Yeah, so that means your knees and your hips are out. So do the DMS, get the lower reset. Most likely you're dehydrated. That's why it happens. The dehydration is you get elongation of the tissue. It's not elastic, and that's why, because it's supposed to be elastic and moving as you move. But if it's not elastic, it's going to snap right back. That's where the dehydration, that's where the dislocation comes from. Pain in my shoulder blade, shoulder and arm, neck for the last 6 years. Yeah. Okay, let's do one for you right now. First of all, do the upper reset. That'll go away. But here's a good one inside. Okay, so what we do is take the hands, put it right over like this. Grab the skin as tight as you can, so you're pulling it up. Okay. So right in the back, chin to chest, pulling over. Yeah, feel that stretch in your upper back. Okay. Pull in your spine. Go right to left slowly, and breathe. Roll over a bit more, keep rolling, and breathe. Try and tighten up your spine as you're doing it. Squat, roll over, breathe. Go all the way down. And when you get all the way down, put your chin in between your legs as best you can. Look upwards, all you can. Go right to left. Come on up. Oh, that brought up a lot of mucus for me right away. So do that one. It works really good, but do our upper reset. That works really good too. Whoa, I got lightheaded. Diatomaceous Earth brand. They're all the same. Just get food grade. But if you want the pill format with the ashwagandha, which is our patented form, which is 100 times stronger than normal ashwagandha, you can get it in our fascial foundation. Chiro. Yeah, no, it's not. I'm not a chiro. This is not chiropractic. We have hundreds of thousands of chiros around the world that follow us. And they use a lot of the techniques. Best countertop water filter in Canada. It's go to H2 Water Experts. Go to any of our water posts on our wall talking about it and talk to them. H2 Water Experts. So what I'm going to do is and talk to Shane there. He'll give you a discount. Anything to help get rid of anxiety and stress. Yes, the stress reset and the organ reset, you can go to the link in the bio. That should work within the first 15 minutes. How's this little dog that you worked on a couple of days ago? He's really good. There's a review video the next day where he's running around. Yeah, now he's up and running around. I see him every day. Please offer us this presentation for later. Yeah, it'll be posted live. My ears pop every time I swallow. Do the upper reset. The motions we did today should help you. Do the upper reset. If that doesn't work right away, that means there's dehydration. Get your Irish diatomaceous earth. Any suggestion for a full night of sleep? Yeah, actually do the stress reset and the organ reset before you sleep. It'll take you 15 to 20 minutes max. Usually you'll get not only a full sleep, you get a better sleep, because what you'll have is when you when you do the organ reset before you sleep, your body drops into REM sleep. Usually it takes 3 to 4 hours to go into REM sleep, because it takes that long for the adrenaline, norepinephrine, and cortisol to leave the blood. But if you do this stress reset, it bathes the blood within 15 to 20 minutes, and then usually people go into REM sleep. What we've tested is REM sleep within 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes, and an average of 50% more per night within the first 3 nights. Chronic stiffness and neck. Do our stress reset, our jaw release. If you DM us, we do the upper reset. Do that the first time. That'll probably change the first time. It'll get better as you go. What does palate swipe do? Okay, so what it does is that we have pressure in the body, 3 pressure zones, 1, 2, and then 3. So each of these regulates and balances against pressure on their zones. The palate is a diaphragm, like this. The pelvic floor is also a diaphragm. Those two are relating to each other. So when this one twists the other way and counter twist so that you can walk. And it knows from those signals in the fascia and the bones there where it is. This diaphragm goes up and down. So when you have pressure dysregulated in your head because it's off balance, your neck's off balance, a palate swipe, and let's do it, works. So let's take your right foot over, right arm, and left arm. What it's doing is it's resetting the fascia there, which resets the palate. Take the thumb, push up into the palate, go from right to left and hold it. Good. And if you twist your head, you get more. And if you suck on your thumb and do it, well, you get more release. Suck on your thumb and do it. Super cool. So what it's doing is it's rebalancing the fascial tension in here, which is either torquing your head left or right, and it's relieving pressure up here. That's why a lot of people get a snap back. But people, when they're really, really contracted, they don't feel that the first time. That's why when we do classes, we often do that one. At the third maneuver, not the first. I live where 3M has tainted our grounds years ago. Water tests all the time. Water purification. Go to H2 Water Experts. Go into our DM. Go into our link in our bio. You can actually go right to there. They'll answer your questions. They'll help you out. Automatically get diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. Also, when you take a bath, get a vitamin C shower head filter, or put a whole filter into your house if you can. If you can't, the vitamin C shower head filter would be good for taking a shower. And when you take a bath, use a quarter cup of diatomaceous earth in there. Sorry that you're going through that. That's one thing that we're seeing. It's one of the worst atrocities right now, is our water's being polluted all around America. Can ulcerative colitis be due to fascial issues? Well, everything is due to fascial issues. The ulcerative colitis is primarily mechanically due to dehydration and lack of movement. So you can do our lower reset. That alone will get rid of the symptoms, and eventually most people have no symptoms over time. But you can hydrate the body with diatomaceous earth and Irish sea moss. That will work right away. And think about the emotions of grief. As if you don't get rid of the emotions of grief, it's coming back, or something else is. And what's worse after that, if you don't deal with grief, is going to be much worse than ulcerative colitis, trust me. I had a bone on bone hip surgery. Now I have THR. Should I be concerned? THR. You have to tell me what THR. Sorry, too many TLAs. That's Zach Homey organizer. Zach Home I'm not even trying again. Yeah, let me know a little bit more about it or DM us and ask to give more details. My little finger on my right hand has started twitching. Oh yeah, that's your heart meridian. That means that either you need to open up your heart to give more or you're giving too much. There's a finger release. So take your little finger, go like this, pull it apart. So twist it inward, pull it apart, pull that right elbow around, turn head to left, head down a little bit, and breathe 6 times. And you'll feel it usually go through here and here. To the other side, take that little pinky, turn it towards you, pull it apart. I was thinking about doing this morning, I didn't. And pull your elbow around to the left, head to the right, and breathe. Opening up the heart. Yes. Okay. Anything to do about plantar fasciitis? Yes. The lower reset, the barefoot sprinter routine #1 every day, sometimes twice a day. But you are going to be, every time plantar fasciitis, again, these are issues with fluid moving through the fascial layers and the meridians, diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss, or the foundation bundle of supplements, which has all that in our website. Can you get a deal with FedEx for faster shipping? I can't wait for my... Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's not FedEx. We're moving our shipping to the United States. Guys, we are a not-for-profit organization. The way that normally you have to spend $500,000 just to get the supplements. The license holder believes so much in what we're doing to help people. He let us put our first order in of $12,000 and then sell it, and then put an order of $24,000 and sell it, which they can't normally do. That means that they're doing stuff manually. They manually labeled the bottles the first time because we didn't have the the input or the capital. We're not financed anyway. We don't have investors. So we are almost there. We're going to be shipping out of the States within about 3 months, and it'll be 3 to 5 days anywhere in the States. Sorry about that. Apologize, but thank you for your support. Really do appreciate you. It means that you went and purchased. Really do appreciate you. How do we support our children with hydration and fascial manures? Well, it's really simple. Depending on how old the children are, get them to notice how it calms their nervous system. So when they're anxious, have them do a totally twisted and calm down and see if they feel calmer. Say, do you feel calmer? Yeah, I feel calmer. Get them to do that 10 times. It becomes a part of their nervous system. Now, the other thing you can do is if you do totally twisted, right foot over, right arm under, try it with me. So everybody there, you can do it seated if you're sitting down like this. You can cross your ankles if you can't do that. Right arm, right foot, left foot. Turn your head to the left and your body to the right. We're going to take 6 breaths together, 3 through the mouth and 3 through the nose. So 3, 2, 1, breathe in. 2, 3. Through the nose. 2, 3. Okay. Awesome. How do you feel right now? Do you feel calmer? Do that with your children. And once they realize that they can regulate their own emotions like that, they'll start doing it. But you have to do it over and over again, 10, 12 times with them. And when you're angry or frustrated and you do it, and then you're calmer, they will know you're calmer, and they'll tell you to do it. They'll go, Mom, Dad, do a maneuver. And hydration is really simple. Add diatomaceous earth to their diet. You can put it in their food. Irish sea moss, you can put it in a smoothie for them. Super, super simple. Lower cholesterol. Yes, lower cholesterol, lower your stress, hydrate your body. Cholesterol, typically, issues tend to go away pretty quick. I would do the 28-day reset because if you're having cholesterol issue, it's a warning sign that other problems are coming. It's just progressive over time. So even if your cholesterol goes away, it doesn't really go away. It's what caused it. So in my opinion, it's lack of movement. The organs aren't working properly. It's chronic dehydration. So, so basically, do our 28-day reset. Don't mess around at this point. It just gets worse from there. So thank you for giving so much information. Appreciate you for saying that. Thank you, Jack of all trades, 17. I love that. It means you get it done. 17 is a get it done number. It means you complete things, make decisions. I have a plate in my 5th metatarsal. Yeah, I already got that. The video I suggested was, oh, it really helped. Awesome. Thank you for repeating that. Thank you, Barb K81. Thank you for repeating the question, because by the time you get through a bunch of them, you don't even know. Appreciate it. It helped already. Yay. What did you do for restless leg? Did I go backwards? No, I didn't. Restless leg, do the lower reset, do it twice a day, hydrate your body, get the diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss, should go away within a month or less. Thanks, Magic. Relax me instantly. I can't believe it was that fast. Can you do me a favor and do a testimonial, put it on your story, or do a testimonial video, put it on your wall, tag us in it. I'd love to put that up there. Thank you so much. Actually, and if you want to go live, I'd love to talk to you. Let me know if you want to go live. Help with leaky gut. Do our 28-day reset. Leaky guts tend to go within the first month. Second month for sure, but almost always first month. 28-day reset. Go to the link in our bio. You can do it, or on our website. Daughter's legs are feeling numb. She can't feel. Okay, do the. Okay. Oh, after swim practice. Okay. Have her do the swim practice. Okay, so have her do the lower reset, and in addition to that, do the partnered maneuvers with her once a week. You can help her with that. She'll become a super good swimmer, because what happens is the contraction over time from this movement starts to restrict. When you do the partner release, it opens up the restrictions, gives them that movement back. Degenerative disease, my opinion, chronic dehydration, compression, inflammation. Do the 28-day reset. That will stop it, and you will feel better, because your discs don't hold you up anyways. So it doesn't matter. So just get them to a spot where they can move properly. Get the fascia around there loosened up. Neck tightness, Chiari, causing unbearable. Okay, neck tightness, Elizabeth Barra, DM us for the upper reset, but right now I'll go do the 15-minute stress reset right now, and do the jaw release, and you should have something change right away. But DM us for the lower reset, we'll send it to you. Ankles are so tight, doing deep squat is awkward. Do the barefoot sprinter routine #1 with the lower reset, and that ankle tightness should go away. Do that every day. The ankle tightness will really go away. How to incorporate this into my massage therapy practice? Go to our, we will be doing practitioner training, but everything that we're going to train you on will be online already free of charge. So go to our, right now we have some table series work that we just put up on YouTube. Just go and use those techniques. Those are basically the techniques that we took, and we said, how do we do that by ourselves? So that's how it came. It came from traditional therapy, like chiropractic, physical therapy, ART, stuff like that, to a fascial version of that, to then a fascial complete therapy that didn't have any pressing or holding, then to off into the maneuvers. That's how it went. So you can go get that right away. Tinnitus, DM us. We'll give you some solutions for tinnitus. Maneuvers for acne. Again, the upper reset will help, but you're going to need hydration, support, diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. Acne's coming from here. It's coming from your small intestine. Same thing with eczema, rashes, rosacea. Tinnitus, please DM us. It's too much unless someone wants to come up and talk about it. If you want to come up and talk to me, you got to tell me why. Let's see who wants to talk. So I have a whole bunch of people who want to talk to me. I have Rupa Lemurik. Okay, I have Grant Rooney, Regina Flowers. I have Base Severe. I can't pronounce it. Guys, I'll bring you live. I just need to know why. I just need to know why you want to go live. So I'm going right to the end of the feed so I can see anybody. Whoa, these are getting a lot of questions. I'm not getting to all those. So if you want to go live, I want to go live because of this. I'm going to back up here. I've done 3 resets with you this morning, and my stiff neck is 70% better. Awesome. First class on Sunday. Looking forward to seeing you, Taylor. Yeah, we have a class on Sunday. You can go to the link in the bio and get it. The class on Sunday is really great. If you want to understand and learn, you're going to learn how to do it. But more importantly, you're with a bunch of people. You're going to release a lot of energy or trauma. For the guys who don't understand what that is, get in the class. You'll understand when you're done. breast implants and posture. Do our DM us and do our upper reset. We're going to be doing a whole routine on it. There's a fascial maneuvers class that was, there's a live that I did a week ago, and you'll see me going like this in the picture on, you just do that whole movement process there. One of the things you can do is you can grab right here, turn the skin, do this and move and breathe slowly. The other one is right on the implants like this. Guys, you can do this too. Let's do this all together. Give yourself, what do we say about breast health? Breast health is the best health. So guys, get your breasts, go like this. And I mean guys too. Grab it here like this, turn. Okay, you should feel tightening coming in right through here. Okay, then when you do squat a little bit, stick your bum out and move side to side. Breathe deep. Look up and do it. Flex back and do this. Okay. Oof. Move around, feel that one. Yes, and there's a whole bunch of other ones. Do our upper reset. And I would actually learn to, MH Taylor, I'd go through there's this whole thing about what blocks energy in our body, and silicone is one of those things, and saline is one of those things that blocks energy in our body when it's wrapped in plastic. So I would encourage you to look at getting the fascia activated. Go do the fascial maneuvers. Learn how to work with fascia. You can stretch it from the clavicle because you want to stretch up here in the clavicle. You want to do pull over because what happens is the fascial lines, as this goes out, this goes forward. So what you want to do is release this. And one of the things is to release the pullover, and it'll let it go back here, and then it can come back. So just doing the fascial maneuvers will work, but I would also encourage you to get the foundation bundle supplements. It'll help that move because that usually gets really, really hard. It's only fascia that's locking it in. Why does the skin get so smooth after fascial maneuvers? Yay, you're changing the pH in your body. Yes, you change the pH in your body instantaneously. That's why it gets so smooth. And one way you can do it, if you feel really tight and hard, go eat some like fermented cabbage or kimchi or something like that. Wait about 30 minutes and then feel your skin. It'll be kind of smooth, and that's the pH in your skin changing. Hey, there's Isabella. She reading the blog. And there's Jordan. You guys all know Jordan. And there's Jimon. Hola. Hola. It's awesome. Okay, what can I do about severe arthritis? Severe arthritis, foundation bundle supplements will give you relief right away on our website. At minimum, do the lower reset every single day, but I would encourage you to, severe arthritis, to do a 28-day reset. Don't mess around, guys. Look in the next 2 months, almost every problem in your life that you've had will be greatly changed or gone away in certain 3 months. Just give yourself some time. Like literally, we've been doing shit to our bodies for decades wrong. Give yourself a couple of months of doing it right. Just honor your body now. Jaw clenching and grinding and sleep help. If you do the upper reset, do it once a day, even just do it at night. That'll go away. You can do the jaw release right there, like that, right before you go to sleep. But it's not just the tension, it's central nervous system noise. That means that there's other stuff going on. Thank you for answering all the questions. Awesome. If you want to learn about astrology, where do we start? Okay, here's a good way to start with astrology. Don't study astrology. Go and run your astrological chart and look at each state of awareness. Just look at what it means. Figure out where that fits for you. Take the people closest in your life, run their chart. Go to astro.com, run it. Look at each one. Just Google, say, what does Sagittarius in Chiron mean? And then learn the people around you and watch them. If you watch them, then when you see another person, let's say your brother's a Scorpio, then you find another Scorpio, watch them and see what's similar. You will learn more about astrology and how it works than you will if you study for years. I didn't study astrology at all. I know it super well right now. I've never picked up a book on it. All I've done is learn myself, learn the people around me, and started to share and help. Alzheimer's, foundation bundle supplements, upper reset twice a day. You'll see a difference usually within the first 28 days. I know what you're saying. Forget about it. Just kidding. Please don't beat me up for that. Gravity Collected. Let's bring up Ryan. Let's talk about this. Oh, Gravity Collective. How come cannot bring you up? Hey, Ryan, try and bring you up. The second here, I want to talk about that. We've got another reset starting with him. So I'm going to invite you, Ryan, and see if it works. Ryan, if your Instagram needs to be updated, it seems to be working. I'm going to invite him up. My son has constipation. He is 5, frequently. Okay. So what I want you to do is go to the partnered series of releases on our YouTube and do the partnered belly button torque and the partnered ileocecal valve release. Also, give your son some diatomaceous earth, 1 to 2 teaspoons per day. That should get you through that, and it should work right away. Sciatic nerve pain after surgery on my right leg. Hydrate your body. Irish sea moss, diatomaceous earth. If you can do it, the foundation bundle of supplements will usually help you right away. Do the lower reset. So go get lower reset. Total hip replacement. Total hip replacement. Do our lower reset. Total hip replacement. Do our lower reset. Get your body hydrated. The replacement, the surgery. You know what I find is that the surgery, it creates this new layer of fascia in there that has to work through. Fascia starts to reorganize. If it's dehydrated, it learns how to do it in an improper way. So you've got to get the hydration in there. Hey, Rhonda Rabbit. Hey, how you doing? Gary, you asking a question. Do you see here, Rhonda? Do you see bear car? Here car? Oh, no, I don't see her here car. Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing? I've been newly focused on inner mouth so much. Yes, there is. Hello, Rhonda. Rhonda Rabbit. Rhonda Rabbit went through our Lifestyle Artist program. She's got some great, follow her. Love her posts. Human being, absolutely. Yes, CMOS and DM is really good. Human being 68. I have scar tissue on the roof of my mouth from gum surgery. Yes, absolutely. Do the upper reset. From the gum surgery, do the upper reset. Do that right away. The other thing you do is you can take and lock the gums, right? Squeezing really hard and then pulling the fascia right here. So squeeze and pull this way and pull the fascia this way. What it does is all the inputs to the gum starts to move and the fascia around it. Diatomaceous earth and Irish sea moss together? No, I mean, it's a little hard. You can put it in a smoothie. I don't know how you put together. One's a powder, one's a gel. But again, if you have the ability to do it, our pills, the thing I like about the pills is dosing and supplements. Like, even if you go take a teaspoon, it's going to work, but you don't really know how much weight is in that teaspoon unless you weigh it out every day, which is a real pain in the back. And that weight can be 50 to 75% different. Rheumatoid arthritis, what supplements are needed? The foundation bundle of supplements on our site, but rheumatoid arthritis, I'll show you something. Here we go. I'll just show you one of my favorites. I post this all the time because I love it. I love it when people send this back to me. Here you go. Rheumatoid arthritis. Doctor says you can't cure it. Go to our YouTube and look at Autoimmune Disease Cured podcast with Claire. Look at what she did. You can clear, I believe you can clear any chronic disease. Dr. Sebi proved it in court. We use a lot of his principles, but we're moving the body. We're not quite as hardcore. You don't have to fast. The fasting will work, but it's a little hard to get somebody who's never fasted into a 40-day fast. Okay, so it works. My Sharona Bev, I started with a tablespoon, then advanced to 2. Yeah, that's right. Toothpaste is good, yes. The whole thing is going to scratch your teeth. Diatomes are round. You can put on porcelain, it won't scratch it. It's not going to scratch your teeth. Cheeseburgers, man. I mean, people attack me for that. Dental assistants all the time. Any tips for Parkinson's? Yes, Parkinson's. People that I know that have Parkinson's that I've worked with in the last 12 years have no symptoms today. Okay. Severely, I would just recommend this. I'm just telling you from the bottom of my heart. Start with a 28-day reset. Start intermittent fasting. Start doing a 3-day fast and then a 7-day fast and a 10-day fast. Do the fascial maneuvers while you work through it. Take diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. Use the Power Kirk 30, so the foundation bundle supplements on our website. In 3 months, no matter how bad your Parkinson's is, you're going to have a change. And let me know about the change, please. I have terrible brain fog from acid reflux. Okay. Yeah, if you got a terrible brain fog, DM us, get the lower reset, but you're going to need the acid reflux is chronic dehydration every single time I've looked at it. Diatomaceous Earth, Irish Sea Moss, Foundation Bundle Supplements on our website. Guys, the reason why we didn't want to be in business. I was trying not to have a clinic or a business. So we're actually even working with a team right now to get rid of even doing like distributing and marketing the supplements and that, because we want to spend our time helping you. The reason why we brought the supplements to market is because what we found for ourselves is hard to find. It wasn't consistent. Like Irish Sea Moss wasn't consistent, couldn't get it good. It was also difficult to use. I mean, I love the gel, but if I'm traveling or I'm moving throughout the day, I don't want to take the gel. And then I become inconsistent in my routines. So that's why we created the supplements. Plus we had some patented supplements that help that you can't get anywhere else in the world. That's why we did it. But again, I would take those right away. The Foundation Bundle of Supplements, get them off our website. They'll work. Okay, SF Native 5.0, why do you want to join? I'll let somebody join, but I need to know why. I'm looking for people that say they want to go live, and I'm looking for why. I got to know why, guys. You got to tell me why I'm bringing you live. This just makes no sense. Second here, matter, it's hard to think. Yeah, if it's hard to think, noise is getting you, like brain fog, that's because you've got some problems down here. Do the lower reset and the upper reset, just DM us. Those will get you alone. But most likely you're going to need some supplements. Diatomaceous Earth, Irish Sea Moss. Dosage for Diatomaceous Earth, Myshorona, is 1 to 5 teaspoons per day. Start with 1. Do that for 2 days, go to 2. If you get it anytime, and then go for 2 days, go to 3. If you get any kind of headache or gut ache or nausea and around there, go back to the previous day, hang there for a couple of days, try it again. It's because it's got diatoms. It's going to start getting rid of all the parasites. Parasites, they're not paying rent in your body, so you got to get them out. I mean, if they paid rent, you keep them. Gray matter brain question I raised because certain experts say that only protein, only fat. You know what? I'm just done with experts. Expert from the Latin word ex, as in has been. Spurt is a drip under pressure. So I'm finished with has been, drip under pressures. It don't freaking matter what it is made of at the end of it. It's how it functions. We're out of the argument. Like, people want us to know, we have our working definition of fascia. I believe it's better than anyone else in the world right now, currently from what I see, but I don't want to be in the proving of what things are. Like, for example, in my iPhone, I used to know everything in my phones, but I don't need to know what chip and what processor and what screen and all that to make it work. I just need to know how to make it work. So I'm more concerned about making it work these days, a little less about what's in it. Kettle Buddha. Hey, Kettle Buddha, how you doing? Strogan, 1971. So sorry, please know I'm sitting in that pain. Okay, what do you think about chlorine dioxide? For what? And what context? Cracking in knee and most joints profusely at 48. Chronic dehydration, fascial tissue. Do the stress reset, the organ reset. That should take some of it away right away. But the cracking is because you have chronic dehydration, so you're going to need Diatomaceous Earth, Irish Sea Moss. You get the Foundation Bundle of Supplements on our website. That will help you out. Usually that cracking will go away right away. But I'd love to go live and talk about pain on the sides of my thighs. Feel like fluids are collecting. Okay, Julia Hatesman, check your live. I can do that. I'm going to go over here where it's a little more dry. Julia. Oh, it's really loud over here. Hi, Julia. What's going on?
Hi. So I have pain on the sides of my thighs, and it always feels like there's either fluid collecting or it's like a painful pressure on the side of my thighs, and I feel it both when...
Are you
yes, exactly.
Are you a Scorpio, Scorpio rising, or Scorpio moon?
I'm a double Taurus, but I don't know about any
gallbladder
Scorpio
meridian,
in my
so there's
chart.
a little bit of resentment. So is it painful right now to touch?
Yes. When I mild touch, no, but when I just gently press it, it's painful.
Between
Yes.
the baby toe and that fourth one, squeeze it in there. See if that, squeeze it and see if it hurts. Squeeze.
No.
Okay.
If I squeeze hard,
so this gallbladder. So I want to try something with you. Okay, can you do this with me?
Yes.
Where are you from, by the way? Austria.
I'm from
you
Austria.
Where you're English? Are you from America
Germany.
too, or what?
I grew up in the US.
Okay, cool.
But I'm
so your English
Austrian.
is perfect. So yeah. So okay.
you.
So what I'm gonna do is take your right hand, put it on your xiphoid, that bone right there. Go to the right of your body, right. Okay, and so right in there, right where the floating rib is, or above the floating rib, so the rib cage curves right here, push in there. Okay.
Do I push where it starts? So it starts here and then
Right
it goes down like this. So I push at the start or right there? Okay, got it.
And then
just
turn it a little bit. Thumbs up. And here, yeah. So take your left hand, put it on your trap. Okay, now we're going to breathe together, okay? We're going to breathe 6 times. 3 through the mouth and 3 through the nose. So 3, 2, 1, breathe in. 2. 3. Through your nose 3 times, breathe in. 2, 3. Okay, awesome. Okay, now.
The release on the first nose breathe. I felt like breathing
so now
more.
Go back and touch the leg.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Okay, so here's my There's a little test so I understood what's going on in your body. So in between your fascial layers, there's some blockage usually caused from dehydration. This is what I keep saying, dehydration. You hear me say that all day long. So what I would do is get the diatomaceous earth or the Irish sea moss. You can get those locally, or we do ship to Austria too. And the power kirk will really help. But again, right now you can get diatomaceous earth and Irish sea moss. You can start using it. Start taking that. And then in our DM, you can get a lower reset. So that lower reset will actually it has all the lower movements, including the psoas stretch, because this psoas stretch, actually, you want to do it with me? Yeah, let's do it. So take your hands, put it right above to belly button, hip bone, right above the hip bone on the right side. Okay, so pull the skin up.
Yes.
Stand, and then push your left foot forward, lunge, and then go backwards. So left foot lunge. It's going to tear and feel like a tearing sensation. Look up, 3, 6 times with your mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo. Okay. Now that one's going to give you a little bit of a blood rush. Move around. Yeah, move around a little.
Warming up.
Move around, move the hips around. So what do you do in Austria? What kind of business?
I have a business. I work from home.
Let's do a plug for your business. What kind of business?
I have an e-commerce business on Amazon. So if anyone wants to look up Super Julie, we sell all kinds of household items under $20.
Send me a link.
Thanks for
That's awesome.
plug.
Okay, so let's go to the left side. Okay, and pull it up. And I feel it going right into my thigh and all that. Okay, right foot forward, stretch, back, lean, and breathe. Through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now around a little bit.
Whoa.
Feel the hips.
That felt more like a tearing sensation on the right
so that's
side.
because, do you get bloating and distended once in a while? Distension from eating foods? Do you get like bloated once in a while? Okay, that will get rid of your bloating and distension. That's part of the lower reset. And then touch your leg again, see if it's gone down even further.
Yeah, it's even softer now. The whole
let's
tissue
double
feels
down. Let's do one more. Okay. So this one here, put your hands on your knees with your thumbs downward. Grab around the knees and turn with your elbows out, and then squat as far as you can, and then breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Now move around again. You're going to feel like you're super light. Woo!
That is
Isn't that awesome?
absolutely crazy. I feel very lucky. Yes. I've been doing the organ reset quite a lot in the past couple of weeks before I go to sleep. And then I heard you say in one of your lives that it helps go into deep sleep faster than if you don't do it. So that was total, I don't know, gut feeling to do it before sleep. It totally helps me sleep as well. And I will add the lower body reset. Is there any time of day that you recommend? Morning, evening? I don't know.
Get a routine, find out what works, morning or evening, and whatever works for you. After a while, its fascial maneuvers should be just done through the day. Like I'm standing in line, I'm sitting there, I'll just go like that. I'll sit there, I'm waiting for something, I'll just turn like that. It's like, once you get used to what your body likes and doesn't like, then you just add it into your daily routines. And it makes it simple. That way, because it takes time to go do an activity. I have to schedule it and all that. At first you do that, and then I still keep my scheduled practice, but there's days I don't get a chance to. And if I don't get a chance to, I'll be sitting in a meeting, I'll have my leg over like this, and I'll just go like this. I'll do that. I'll be standing in line, I'll do a swinger, let's go like that. So try it out, find out what works best for you. And what was the name of your company again? It was Household Items Under $20.
It was called Super Julie. So Juli.
Awesome, Super Julie. That's really cool. Yeah, I listen.
Thank you so much.
Best to you in Austria. We're going to be in the area later this year. I'm not sure where. We're coming to Germany for sure, but probably Austria. So look for that. We're going to be doing a world tour. And if you have any results, feel free to share them, please.
Awesome. Yes.
Yeah, sure. You can tag us. If you post something in your social media and tag us, we love that.
All right, I'll do that. Thank you,
Super Julie.
Thank you.
Where's
Have
your cape?
a great day.
Where's your cape?
Come again? I've even got like a the sun
awesome.
thing. I don't know what it's called.
Okay, Julie. Thank you for sharing with us today.
Thanks.
I'm not sure. I think you X out. You might have to come back by. I'm not sure. I know that every time I do it, I cut everybody off.
Okay. You just Julie. Keep talking. I'll make my way out. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, that was awesome. So anybody else? That's how simple fascial maneuvers are. That's how it works. Yeah, we are coming to India this year, later on this year for sure. Upper reset is a combination. The stress reset and the organ reset are the most basic functions you can do. They reset 75 to 90% of the stress in your body. You can get to the link in the bio. If you have no other time to do anything else, that's what you do. On top of that, we've added a series of other maneuvers with the head and neck and face that reset all the upper body and the fascia in the upper body. Yes, can pregnancy do the reset? Yes, go to our YouTube and look for Happy Baby, Happy Body, versions 1, 2, and 3. The very first one, yes, you can do it, and you can take our supplements during your pregnancy and during your nursing. They help the baby greatly. And that's the foundation bundle of supplements. I'd like to go live, talk about spondylolisthesis, hip pain, arm pain. Okay, new breast pain, underarm. Okay, Heather Wagner, Spondy. Let's go live with Heather Wagner. Hello, Spondy, Spondy, Spondy. Let's stir the pot. Hello, Heather Wagner.
Hi, I got to figure out how to turn it around to me.
That's okay. Yeah, it's on the upper right-hand side. There's a little, looks like a rotation, camera rotation.
Oh, okay. There we are. Okay.
Hi, Heather.
Awesome.
So you have my little friend Spondy over there.
Yes, I do. I've got a good one, and I haven't done anything to it. And I've been doing your maneuvers for about a couple of months, not consistently because of the pain. I'm just kind of slowly adding in. And my question:
where are you located?
Where's the pain?
No. Where are you physically located?
Oh, I'm in Riverton, Wyoming, and it was -25 here this morning. We're in the Arctic.
Okay, yeah. So, and what's your astrology, or what's your birth sign, or what's your birthday?
I'm a Libra.
Oh, you're a Libra. Okay, so both sides. Yeah. So usually, do you know your moon?
I don't.
Okay, so usually Libras. Hey, how's it going? Who's the
Say hey, Tavin.
Hi.
He's got the bird.
So usually Libras tend to hold stuff in their body. Libras have a predisposition around the lungs and balance, so it causes issues in here, which you're going to feel here when you're out of balance. So your spondy is right in your mid-back or lower back, lower to mid?
It is, but most of my pain is in my hips, and I've done a lot of energy work and things like that, so I don't have like a diagnosis, but it was mentioned connective tissue stuff. Yeah. And so I'm just trying to navigate how to help that. But I've done the last couple of days pretty consistently, and I just get so sore at night. Is that common? It's just bringing stuff up, moving stuff you haven't moved?
And if you're dehydrated.
Okay.
Okay, so it's diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. You have one child?
I have 3.
You stay home mom?
I am.
Budget a little tight sometimes?
Yeah.
Send me a DM. I'm going to send you out a bundle of supplements for yourself.
Okay.
Okay, it will make a massive difference right away.
Okay.
The Power Kirk will open up all the fascial tissue, the connective tissue where you're feeling the spondy, and then the hydration of the fascial foundation and the Irish sea moss will hydrate that right away, and it'll give you the ability to move more with less pain. As you move more with less pain, you'll want to move more, and as you move more, the spondy will start to go away.
Okay.
Most of the time, within 3 months, you should be able to have it under control, or at least have it to the point where you barely notice it.
Okay. One other question I have is I've had this pain come in. So I was a volleyball player, so I was very active before, Yeah. So, but I tore my shoulder, but I've had this pain that's shown up like costochondritis maybe. Sure. And I have had some tenderness like kind of at the edge of my breast into my armpit. And
right in here, right? Is it lower rib cage or
no.
Mid breast?
No.
Okay. That's is it only on your left side?
Right.
Right side?
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm going to just characterize something that you give from your heart all the time, and you don't let people help you enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So the emotions of that is learning to receive and receive help. That's the heart meridian that comes down here, opens up. You can do our finger release. Mm-hmm. That's on under our master class, and our wrist release will help you. And on our seated one, there's elbow torque. You can do that. So seated fascial maneuvers. But if you remind me the symptoms that you're dealing with, what I'll do is I'll send you a special DM with the things I recommend, and then put in there your name, address, email, and phone number, and we're going to ship you out some supplements. And
that's very kind.
Put Thank you. Power Kirk in there for your kids. It will.
Oh.
Okay.
So I do want to give a I guess, a story
Sure.
or experience. So I've been doing this for about 3 months on and off. And I used to go to the chiropractor often. And I've only been once in the last 3 months. And that's not doing this regularly. And he was
Yay!
like, he's like, I'm not touching your hips. So yeah, it's doing
You know
something.
what? I love chiropractic because that's actually where I came from. I'm not a licensed chiropractor. I practice 6 forms of chiropractic, but I learned it in the field. But I love chiropractic because of the ability to move the body very, very quickly. The challenge is that if we keep doing the same thing over and over again, we're not actually helping the body. We're causing more of a problem. So the application of it isn't, and the way their healthcare system's set up, it's like they've got to see you within a certain period of time. They got to push you out. They've got to have another person come in because they got to pay licensing, lots of equipment. It's the system's busted up for them guys, but I'm glad that you don't have to. The whole point of our practitioners is to go to them when we really have a problem, when we're stuck, and you could be able to do this yourself. So I'm going to give you the lower reset, upper reset. You basically just do one every day, and you'll take it 20 minutes for one, 30 minutes for another. And then you can add in any extra things that you see in there, like the elbows, the wrist, or whatever. Just add them in, find them. And then with the supplements, you're going to find a difference right away. And just let me know what they've changed, because they're going to change something really fast on you. And I'd love to hear that if you can.
Thank you. That got me in tears. I appreciate your generosity, and thank you.
I appreciate you for sharing. We're out. Hey, and once you do this and you learn, help others, please.
Awesome. Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing who's next. Let's see here. Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Hey, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. There's actually classes that are starting up there. We have some people in Calgary. In our app, you can actually just say, I'm looking for people in Calgary. Also, Brain Mechanics is out there too. They do classes and they do stuff, probably not till summer again. SIBO, if you have SIBO, do our 28-day reset. Don't mess around. Just don't try to yes, you can do lower reset. You can do all that stuff, but SIBO is very specific. I would actually just do the 28-day reset. How do you remove tingling going down the legs? Okay, tingling going down the legs. Okay. By the way, sorry, just forgot your name. We just talked a second ago. Make sure you mentioned you're on the live, and Garry was asked to send you supplements. So just make sure you mention that so they'll pass it to me, and then I can remember, and I'll put all the stuff in there for you. Sorry, I'm asking about again. Could we get to the supplements? Yeah, supplements in the UK, absolutely. We ship over there. It's $20. It takes about 10 days on average. If you order a lot of them, they may come in multiple packages because of the VAT tax. We send it out. Don't freak out if you get a package and one a couple days later. Tips for plantar fasciitis and swimmer shoulder. Okay, swimmer shoulders, do the lower reset, do the barefoot sprinter routine. The lower reset you can DM us for. I'm going to actually get these resets in a playlist and get them up on YouTube because I recommend them all the time. Actually, we might as well just record them. I think that's what we'll do. Lisa, can you remind me? We should record lower reset and upper reset. I think because I'm recommending the lower reset and the upper reset, we could just record the sequence instead of taking all the other videos and just do them all in one and then just put them up on the YouTube. I think we'll do that. Can you remind me? We'll do that? Okay, yeah. And by the way, Lisa I give her a bunch of yoga to fascial maneuvers. It's funny.
One's up right now.
Oh, one's up. I was doing yoga, and then I turned it into a fascial maneuver.
It's warrior pose to pretzel squat.
Warrior pose to pretzel squat. For all you warriors out there, you can stop being a warrior and just pretzel yourself up.
You should show my new fashion move.
Oh yeah. So we're always working. Very seldom that I actually get something that's new. Take your hands, place them like this. Okay, like this. Raise them above your head. Holy crap. Okay, so take them like this. Take left hand, right hand. Put it above your head like this. Stretch it right out. By doing this, turn your head left and right. Then bring it down slowly. Get the shoulder level. Turn your head left and right. Twist your upper body and your head separately. You're going to feel new ranges of fascia moving. This is actually developed by Lisa, and then go down a bit further if you can, winging up the elbows like this, keeping it.
And then bring your shoulder blades together.
And bring my shoulder blades together. Okay, and then turn. And
breathe.
of course, you can add a twist to it.
And the breath is the biggest thing.
And the breathing is what unlocks it all. So give that a shot. That was Lisa who invented that one. And invent your own fascial maneuvers, send it to us. Love to do that. Hi. Okay, let's see. Right, severe polycystic acne. Do our 28-day reset. Don't mess around. Okay, we got supplements in the UK. See here, hydradenitis. Sorry, you know what? Because I'm thinking all day long, I have to sit down and think about it. So if you tell me what symptoms it's causing, it's better for me right now. And guys, there's so many diagnoses. They estimate 100 new diagnoses coming out every freaking day. There's no way to keep them all. So even if you understand Latin, you like plantar fasciitis. I love that. Plantar. This is a plantar flex. Plantar fasciitis. Fascia. It doesn't tell you why it's there. It just tells you fascia on your foot is annoyed. And it's so annoying for these. Stretch therapist. What do you mean stretch therapist? Okay. White matter disease. Take the body out of stress. Hydrate the body. Release emotions and reflect on it. Do the 28-day reset. Doesn't matter what disease the body has. When it's out of stress every day, the disease is better. It don't matter what it is. Teen anxiety. Do the stress reset, the organ reset. I have literally millions of teens around the world doing that, plus always the vagal nerve reset. But usually if teens have anxiety, it's because of their GI tract. I would do the 28-day reset with them. Take them through a little movement every day, give them the supplements. Usually they'll go away. They'll change. Like within 2 weeks, they'll be like completely different people. Can you buy your products in Canada? Actually, we ship them from Canada. That's what someone's complaining about earlier. Yes. When you check out in Canada, there's a special price adjustment for exchange rate. So you get that for exchange rate because there's exchange rate difference. You get it at checkout. Stretch therapist, help for sciatic clients. Okay, if you're a fascial stretch therapist or stretch therapist, go to our YouTube and look at our table therapies. Just take those and duplicate those. You'll see a whole bunch you can do. You can learn right now. It's like those movements there. If you came to a course, you'd pay $400 to $1,000, $1,200 for that course. You can just go do it and then do it on your clients. And your clients will be happy. They're your practicum. So you just go learn it, do it on them. That's how we developed all this. We tested on us and we tested on others. Is there a way to get rid of any help with mitochondria post-COVID? Yes, extreme fatigue. 28-day reset. If you're having mitochondria issues, it's been diagnosed that way, extreme fatigue, 28-day reset, get the foundation bundle of supplements, get the chemicals out of your freaking food. I know you have got chemicals in your food if you're having that issue right now. Literally, go organic. People say organic costs more money. Bullshit. It costs more money because you eat 2 to 3 times more. If you take and eat non-organic completely in every aspect, you do that for 30 days, you will eat 50% less. Organic costs 30% more. You'll save money long term. You rock too. I rock, you rock, we all rock. I rock. You guys remember that car? Wasn't it I rock? Yeah, wasn't it called an IROC? A car? Lisa, wasn't there a car called an IROC? Wasn't there a car called an IROC? We had Trans Am. Didn't we have an IROC? Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what was it? It was a Chevy, right? Chevy IROC?
That sounds right.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get a picture of an IROC, send it to me. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. Occipital neuralgia. Okay. Let's do some occipital neuralgia. Okay. Take one finger, pin the fascia right below the eye. Take the other one, stretch right here. Okay. So I'm going to stretch right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move around and breathe through the nose. Different shapes of the head. You'll feel a release. And keep stretching. Oh, man. Take one on the top side, pull around on the eyelid. This will actually give you, if you got droopy eyelids, it'll get rid of them too. Get a good grip, good, breathe. Okay, that's awesome. Now take one finger here, take the other one above here, stretch this way. Stretch, breathe. Some stretching there. Okay. Do that. Feel your shoulder on that side. My shoulder released, everything, guys. Yeah, that I just went higher. Look at that. Let's do the other side. Right hand. Stretch the skin. There it goes. Move around. Breathe through your nose. Oh, man. I just had to release my eye roll. That was cool. My face is shifting again. So for those guys who watch every day, you see my face shift every single day right now because I'm going through a big change. Okay, I'm going to lock it in here. This one's sticky, or sorry, slippery. So I don't know why. I'll get a little bit more eyelid in there. There it goes. That one's tougher for me. So that's the one that, this is why I'm wearing glasses. It's going away soon. I just don't want to do the eye exercises to get my eyesight back till my eyes are done. Again, right here, the cheekbone, pull up a little bit, pull it apart. So you're stretching from here and there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now take your palms, rub them together. Put them on your eyes. Okay. Breathe in through the mouth 3 times. Breathe in through the nose 3 times. Okay. Whew. Look around. Give you a minute to get your composure there. Yeah. Okay, now left hand over, grab the top of the right ear, bottom one, grab the bottom. Pull that sucker apart. It's going to hurt like hell. And then pull your left hand back, right one forward. So twisting, leaning over, and breathe and move. Like you're twisting it off. It's going to hurt. If it doesn't hurt, if you've never done this before and it doesn't hurt like hell, first, then you're doing it wrong. Oh, man, opens up the neck. Whoa, haven't done that in a while. We finished our 28-day reset as a group, and I do my fascia maneuvers every day in the morning, but we haven't got back into the routine yet. Some of the ones that I wouldn't normally do, other people would do. So I'm having to get back to my own routine. Yeah, but it's been really good. I've just been going back to my practice and getting everything in, feeling good. Oh, man. Okay. Whew. Okay. So ocular neuralgia, tell me how you're feeling. Also, there's an eye balance routine that you can get. DM us and we'll give you the eye balance. There's an entire head, neck, eye balance, vestibular balance masterclass that is in our lives. Instead of going back to find it, I don't know where it is, you can DM us and we'll give you the link for that. Having another in-person event. Depends on where you are. In-person event. In Vancouver, they're happening every week on Sundays. Other parts are, there's one happening today in Springfield, Illinois. There's also in the UK starting up, there's a UK, Human Garage UK Facebook group. And get to our, and then eventually they'll all be on our website, but right now they're scattered all over the place. Go to our events section, sign up for our newsletter, go to the link in the bio, sign up for the newsletter. Also get the supplement guide, guys. You might as well do that. Absolutely agree about organic. Thank you very much. Good to know about the mitochondria reset. Yes. My husband always says organic is cheaper than cancer. Ha! I love your husband. Organic is cheaper than cancer. I'm going to use that one. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Do Aquarians hold tension in certain areas? Yeah, usually in the head, head, neck, stuff like that. So ears are really good. Air signs are usually going to hold it in the head. Aquarius is not a water sign, even though it has a squiggly, it's an air sign. So do the upper right reset for Aquarians. Upper reset's really good for, especially if you're Aquarian or Aquarius moon. Why breathe through the nose and the mouth? Okay, so let's do this. Try it out with me. Take your hands, put them up like this. Look up, tighten up your spine, breathe 3 times through the mouth and feel where the pressure goes. It's going right here, right here. So then breathe 3 times through the nose. It's going right here, right here, and right here. So nose breathing brings pressure to the upper, above the diaphragm. Mouth breathing brings below the diaphragm. This is simply about where the pressure is going. Pressure is doing the work here. This isn't breathing like, if you were going to breathe, you want to breathe through your nose. But actually, it's not true. You have different effects. You breathe through your mouth, you're going to create a sympathetic effect. Maybe you want that. And it's okay to have a sympathetic effect. No problem with that. Sometimes I want that energy. I want that little bit of adrenaline to run. Let's go back in here. That's a little bit too dark. Trying to get to an area where you guys can see me, I can see you. Intriguing exercises. Yes, very, very intriguing. And called fascial maneuvers. We do have a series. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working. I see this getting better every day. Look at that. No workout at all. Zero. I'm doing this new movement process, which is fascial maneuvers 2.0. Once you unwind everything, then how do you actually build it back up with fascia? So you look on here. This is here, it looks like a muscle, but on top of it, you got like what looks like a loose skin. That's called fascials. I discovered them, I get to name them. I named them fascials because I want it to be funny. I want kids to go, where did they come up with the name fascial? Well, we got supraspinatus, posterior, superior. We've got all these crazy Latin names. So I figured I might as well, and they're so stupid anyway. So I thought I might as well just give them funny names. Fascials. Cancer sign. Cancers have intestinal issues. That usually comes up in the hips. Garry, we need lives in the evenings. Yeah, I get you. Eventually, you know, I'm just one man here, trying to help the world. Yeah, no, we'll be doing. I'm going to be doing scheduled lives eventually. We're getting ready to stream on all platforms. When I do that, we're going to have scheduled Ask Me Anythings. They're going to be like 3 times a week. I think 2 morning, 1 morning, 1 afternoon, 1 evening. I think it is. It's going to be on, like I said, different platforms. Let you know. Which area for Cancerians? Reset for Cancer. Reset for Cancer. It's the same reset as lower. Actually, lower reset has a better effect on Cancerians. So the lower reset tends to be the best. But again, you guys, you all have the same issues. We all have the same body parts. Well, almost all have the same body parts, unless you identify with not having body parts. Okay. All the signs are coming out. Geminis, Tauruses. Tauruses, you need to be grounded, walking around in ground. The lower reset's really good. Gemini upper reset, because Gemini, you're in your head. Geminis usually have shoulders, longer arms, longer fingers. So the finger release, the elbow release, the shoulder release, really, really powerful. Libra, just do the same thing on both sides of the body. Otherwise, your body's going to be pissed off on you. Since you're in Mexico, I would like to recommend the Aries del Campo brand. Del Campo brand for your grocery shopping and fruits. Okay, actually, if you DM us or go to our website and partner with us, if that's the case, and let us know if you're not the one selling it, if you work there. If you don't, can you DM us with that recommendation? Yeah, we're trying to find all kinds of organic. Somebody else just told us about an organic down here. We've had to root around and figure our way around it. It was not easy. See, it depends on the cause. Did answer my question. If neurological, then heavy metals, parasites is coming from. Guys, look at whenever you're dealing with neurological, I'm going to call bullshit on neurological, and I'll tell you why. Because look at what does the brain do? The brain is not a computer. The brain is a switchboard and a dashboard for the computer. Your fascia has an interstitium that is 100. Your fascia has 100 trillion nerve endings. Your brain has 100 billion nerve endings. It's a processor. It runs programs like in your computer. The memory, you have a little bit of RAM memory there, but that's not the memory. The memory is in the computer. So when you do something in your body, you're going to see it happen in the brain. Now, when we go to the brain to affect it, I've been dealing with EMDR. I've been dealing with biofeedback, and that for years. When people have really bad musculoskeletal systems and anxious and stressed out and dehydrated, they work really well. But when the body's open fascially, those same actions tend to hurt the bodies. We were working with Peak Brain Institute. And what happened was every single person that they sent us, the fascial work didn't hold. They always had problems. We had to fix up, so we stopped taking the referrals. It took me years to figure out why. So Scorpio reset. Scorpio reset. Scorpio reset is focus on resentment, and your body pain will go away. Scorpios are great. Don't ever lie to Scorpio. They know. So Scorpio reset, yeah, actually, again, upper reset's really powerful, but Scorpios, the organ reset's super powerful for you. Taurus reset, Cancer. I am a Sag. Yeah, I'm a 29-degree Sag, so I'm a Virgo Sag. Sages, especially women, tend to have thinner, longer torsos. So a Sag usually has 4 fingers plus in the torso. It could be different. If the moon's really heavy and dominant another way, it'll be different. But Sages will have 4 fingers or more. Like my rib cage is there. I got 6 fingers now. I used to have 4 in between there, and that's because I'm growing. Women with Sages usually thinner there. So we're centaurs. We're like Sagittarius, the horse. So it's like the horse, and we have the head that goes like this. Aries usually have slightly bigger foreheads. Tauruses slightly stockier in here. Again, this can change if the moon is what defines the body, but the tendencies come from the sun sign. Please save this live. Yes, it will be up there. Weight loss for 215, 6-year-old woman of color. Wow, awesome. Woman of color. So what color? Because we have different colors. But let's see, for any color, it's the same thing. Here's what you do. You get your stress out every day. Honestly, just do the stress reset. Get the diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. Take the stress out every day, twice a day. Even the 15-minute stress reset will do it for you. And if you do it every day, twice a day, eventually after 30 days, your stress habit cycle, your body resets. That means that your body fires less cortisol, adrenaline, norepinephrine during the daytime. That will then regulate your weight. But guys, when I started doing this, I went up in weight first. Let me show you this again. And what I mean is I went up in weight. I literally went up in weight. And that was because I stopped trying to fight it. I showed this yesterday, but I'll show you guys again. So this is what it looked like when I stopped and do everything else. Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. There it is. That was me during the pandemic. I went up, and what I did was I kept everything the same. I didn't change diet. I'm out in the mountains. I don't have EMFs. I'm in nature all the time. I'm moving every day. Same amount of movement, same amount of food, never changed it. My body weight went up first, and then it started to dramatically go down. And people would, but you fasted. And I said, well, fasting didn't get rid of weight. Here, let me show you what the fasting did. The fasting then turned me into a new person, and that was funny. Not so funny. Actually, I'll get to there pretty quickly. Show you the fasted one. Fasted one was funny because I'm like, what the heck happened? You'll see this. Look at that. I'm like, where did it go? I didn't eat for 44 days. I thought I would be like bone skinny. It wasn't, because my body learned it was not about food. It was about the emotions and the regulation of them. And we're still heavily processing emotions here. So as I started rebalancing the emotions, everything started to change. And you notice the torque in my ribcage, that came out. That's all gone now. But that was there no matter what I did, no matter what practitioner I went to. Autoimmune hepatitis. Okay, somebody asked again. Menopause, specific action, supplements. Okay, a lot of people come out of menopause by starting up and doing the 28-day reset. Depends on where you're at. But if you're getting hot flashes, like the people that I know that I've personally worked with who live this lifestyle, who get their hydration and their inflammation down, they do fascial maneuvers, they manage their emotions, they have 0 symptoms. They don't even have hot flashes. Start off with the 28-day reset. It's the best way, because otherwise we're just like, give you one thing, it'll help, give you another thing, it'll help, and they'll start helping. You'll go into it more. Eventually it won't. Thanks. How old are you? 54. So it's a 9-year. So it's an Aries year for me. It's about leadership and action. That's what it's about this year for me. Now I'm confused about what to do. Okay, Jackie Selby, tell me what you're confused about. Let me help you. Parkinson's for 8 years now. Okay, well, let's take that back to 1 year, 2 years, or 0 years. do the 28-day reset. At the minimum, do the upper reset every day. Start fasting or start intermittent fasting. Get used to it. Start 3-day fasting and do this. I would do a 3-day fast, intermittent fast for a couple of weeks. Then do a 3-day fast once every 2 weeks. And then work your way up to a 7 to 10-day fast. If you're fasting and you're doing fascial maneuvers and you're taking the foundation bundle of supplements, you'll notice your symptoms will start to diminish very quickly. Dr. Sebi proved it scientifically in court that you could cure it fasting, but of course he ended up mysteriously dead a couple years later. Hair loss. People are starting to gain their hair back. Just do the diatomaceous earth, Irish sea moss. Power Kirk actually helps with hair. We have a hair loss supplement coming, regrows. Here, let me show you the video or the picture on it. Super cool. So let me go. And I'm almost done here, guys. I'm starting to get nauseous right now. That means that I hit my limit. So I'm going to show it to you here. Where is it? Here it is. This is the inventor of Power Kirk 30, the scientist. So we have this product coming out. We have 6 samples coming to us. We're going to use it with some people. This is 3 weeks hair grow, and right now is a full head of hair. And this is not using the traditional way. This is using a patented form of ashwagandha, which that same ashwagandha is in our fascial foundation. That's why the fascial foundation works even better than diatomaceous air for the hair regrowth. That's why our hair is changing so good. Yeah, works really, really well. Okay, I am going to sign off now. It's 10:50. I've been doing this for 3 hours straight. Appreciate all you guys. Signing off. Thank you for hanging out. Please share our videos. Please help other people. Love each and every one of you guys. Looking forward to being in your city. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. YouTube, Human Garage. Go to the link in our bio. You find everything. Kettle Buddha. Can't wait to talk to you live. We'll get that sometime. Hey, Deepika. Hey, what body part should Virgos? Is that Deepika from UK? What body part should Virgos work on? Virgos intestines. It's really about the lower reset and the upper reset. I would do that for Virgos. Okay, guys. It's great talking to you all. Signing off.